I rise to contribute to this very important motion. It is very fundamental that we must, at the same time, praise the armed forces of this country for what they have been doing. But if the truth must be told, the armed forces of this country are overwhelmed. A country of over 230 million, with 177,000 men. We should check that. There's a lot of areas in this country that are ungovernable. We have a lot of forests, nothing is happening. Arable lands, nothing can be done. And this is the consequences of what we are seeing. We see little children being abducted. We have not closed the issue of Chibok girls till today. We have not closed that. The government is doing everything humanly possible. But I think there is need for all of us now to have a relook at what we are doing, have a rethink of what we are doing. We should look as individuals, as Nigerians, what has gone wrong, just as my colleague have just said. What has gone wrong? The policies are there. The funding is there. What is the problem? Today, do we have traditional rulers? If we have them, are we giving them the opportunity to play a role in our communities? Have we identified these people that are coming to kill our people and kidnap our people? Have we identified where are they? Where are they coming from? If then we know, why is it that we are not doing anything to apprehend these people, to expose them? Not until every one of us, every Nigerian take this law very seriously, to partner with the armed forces, to partner with the government, to see that we expose whoever, no matter the level of your status in society, expose who has a hand in what. We can't continue like this. Every day we will come and bring motion, we set up security committees, we increase funding, and we complain. Why are we not complaining? Why are we complaining? Because it's repeating itself every time again. So, Mr. President, I think it's not just calling the service chiefs. It's for every Nigerian now.
Thank you. Your time is
to look at himself or herself. Are we doing the right thing? Thank you, Mr. President.
What happened? But the fact is that the entire country is governed. Nowhere that the government is not able to reach. But these guys, these people, these terrorists, act in a guerrilla fashion. They attack and run away. That is what is happening. But everywhere is being governed. Nowhere, no part of Nigeria is not being governed. So it's guerrilla warfare, terrorism, and it's something that happens all over the world. It's not an exception, but we find a way to deal with them. Thank you for your contribution. Senator Ningi.
My name is Mohamed Tahir Monguno. I represent Borno North Senatorial District. The abduction of the 25 girls in Kebbi State is a dastardly act, condemnable act that we need to, as a parliament that is responsible and responsive to the yearnings and concerns of the people, raise up and speak in unison against the perpetration of this dastardly act of kidnap of our daughters who are in school in pursuit of education for the betterment of their life and development of this country. Security and protection of the lives and property of the people is the primacy of governance. And the social contract that we have, that government has with the people, for the people to surrender their sovereignty to the whims and caprices of the government, is in return for the government to guarantee peace, order, and good governance, and also to protect their lives and property. That is essentially the social contract that government has with the people. I am happy that Mr. President immediately took action by directing the military to go after these terrorists with a view to rescuing these girls back to their respective communities. And Mr. President immediately acted because government is about protecting the lives and property of the people, and this parliament, being the repository of the mandate of the people, and also responsible to the yearnings and concerns of the people, will equally pass a resolution and give muscular support and expression to this motion, so that the relevant authorities will rise up to the occasion and bring back these girls. Because anything short of that, one, it is going to negatively impact enrollment into school and confidence in government. Therefore, I support that this motion should be passed by this parliament without much ado, and commend Mr. President for rising up to the occasion immediately and directing the relevant military authorities to go after these terrorists with a view to rescuing these girls. Thank you.
Distinguished senators, my name is Asuko Ekpenyong, Senator representing Cross River South. I rise on this very tragic note, this very gut-wrenching, heartbreaking story of the events that unfolded yesterday. This caused this kind of calamity befell on little school children while on our watch. And I say our watch because we are 7 senators of this federal republic. Where have we gone wrong as a nation? That young students who go to school to seek and acquire knowledge, to develop their communities, to develop this very nation, are no longer safe. I call on this Senate to pass a resolution. We call the security agencies. Once again, we have done that severally, but this time in a more determined manner. We ask what resources they require to prosecute this war. We provide those resources, but we also give ultimatums that if nothing is achieved, they will step down or there will be consequences, because we cannot go on like this. We as a Senate, we must be seen to have failed, because if it's not the appropriation of resources for this endeavor, it is in the oversight, the laws that need to be enacted to protect our people, to protect our children. That is the primary responsibility of government, the protection of lives and property. The Senate must wade into this matter very effectively and very determined to make a difference. We trust on the leadership of this nation. We trust on the leadership of this Senate that we are going to make a difference, and that this war and this insecurity that has plagued this nation for over a decade shall come to an end under this administration. Mr. President, please hear my case. Thank you very much.